Tensions in the Taiwan Strait have reached a boiling point. China has launched large-scale military drills in the waters surrounding Taiwan, an unmistakable show of force aimed at intimidating the self-governing island. Beijing has declared these exercises a stern warning against any moves toward independence. But make no mistake, this is more than just a drill. This could be a precursor to something far more dangerous. Over the weekend, Taiwan scrambled warships in response to Chinese naval vessels aggressively approaching its coast. The exercises, orchestrated by China's People's Liberation Army, involve coordinated maneuvers by the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Rocket Force. Their stated objective? To simulate a complete encirclement of Taiwan, cutting it off from the outside world. The Eastern Theater Command, responsible for operations in this region, made it clear this is a rehearsal for blockading Taiwan from all directions. China's military presence in the region has grown more formidable, with at least 19 warships, including the powerful Shandong aircraft carrier battle group, participating in these exercises. The sheer scale of these drills demonstrates China's increasing capability to launch a coordinated attack on Taiwan, should it decide to escalate. Fighter jets, bombers, and missile units are all part of the simulated siege, a chilling preview of what an actual invasion could look like. Additionally, China's missile forces have been conducting simulated precision strikes, further refining their ability to target strategic locations in Taiwan. Reports indicate that China has also been testing electronic warfare capabilities, seeking to disrupt Taiwan's radar and communication networks, which could prove critical in an actual confrontation. Taiwan is not standing idly by. Its military has scrambled fighter jets, activated its missile defense systems, and heightened its state of alert. President Tsai Ing-wen has reaffirmed Taiwan's commitment to defending its sovereignty, stating that the island will never bow to external threats. Despite its vastly smaller military compared to China's, Taiwan has been ramping up its defense capabilities, procuring advanced missile systems and upgrading its fleet to deter potential aggression. The island has also been strengthening alliances with key partners, particularly the United States and Japan, in an effort to counterbalance China's military dominance. Taiwan has also increased its military spending significantly, purchasing cutting-edge technology such as drones, missile interceptors, and stealth-capable weapon systems to counter potential Chinese advances. Furthermore, Taiwan has been investing in asymmetric warfare strategies, preparing for urban combat and guerrilla-style resistance should an invasion occur. The international response has been swift. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Heith visited Japan, announcing an upgrade to U.S. military forces in the region. The United States has long pledged support for Taiwan's self-defense, and with China's aggression intensifying, Washington is doubling down on its commitment to deter Beijing's ambitions. The fear, however, remains. If China sees an opportunity, will it strike? The U.S. has also increased military drills in the Pacific, working alongside allies like Australia, the Philippines, and South Korea to showcase a united front against any hostile action from Beijing. American surveillance planes and naval ships have also increased their presence in the region, monitoring Chinese activity and sending a strong message of deterrence. Japan, a crucial U.S. ally, has also voiced serious concerns over China's maneuvers. The Japanese government has been increasingly vocal about its readiness to intervene in a Taiwan contingency, viewing the security of Taiwan as directly linked to its own national security. Given the proximity of Taiwan to Japan's Okinawa prefecture, any military conflict in the Taiwan Strait would have immediate ramifications for Japan's security and economy. Japan has also been modernizing its own forces, investing in hypersonic weapons and bolstering its missile defense network in preparation for any regional instability. Additionally, the country has strengthened its intelligence sharing agreements with the U.S. and other allies, ensuring real-time monitoring of Chinese military movements. As global attention remains focused on Ukraine, China seems to be making its own strategic moves in the shadows. Some analysts warn that with the world distracted, Beijing could see this as an opening to forcibly annex Taiwan. And with the upcoming U.S. elections, questions loom over how a potential shift in American leadership, particularly under Donald Trump, could influence Washington's stance on Taiwan. Will the U.S. maintain its strong deterrence posture, or will a change in administration embolden Beijing to take drastic action? The answer to this question could shape the geopolitical landscape for years to come. Additionally, NATO allies are beginning to take greater interest in the Indo-Pacific, with the United Kingdom and France increasing naval patrols in the region as part of a broader effort to counter China's growing influence. Adding a bizarre twist to the situation, China's propaganda machine is in full force. State media has released animated clips featuring the legendary Monkey King, one of China's most iconic folklore figures, depicted in military action, encouraging young people to support the invasion of Taiwan. In another disturbing move, propaganda material portrays Taiwan's leader as an insect being roasted over a fire. This blend of nationalism and psychological warfare raises an unsettling question. Is China trying to desensitize its population to the reality of an invasion? By glorifying military action and demonizing Taiwan's leadership, Beijing is shaping a narrative that justifies forceful reunification in the eyes of the Chinese public. The use of social media campaigns and AI-generated content to spread pro-war sentiment has further highlighted China's information warfare strategies, seeking to control the narrative both domestically and abroad. Meanwhile, Taiwan continues to bolster its international support, seeking closer ties with democratic allies. The island recently hosted high-level meetings with U.S. lawmakers and defense officials, reinforcing the message that Taiwan is not alone. Additionally, military cooperation between Taiwan and countries like Australia and South Korea has quietly intensified, reflecting growing concern over Beijing's ambitions in the Indo-Pacific region. The U.S. Congress is also debating new military aid packages to Taiwan, similar to the support provided to Ukraine, which could further fortify the island's defense strategy. Taiwan's government has also been engaging in a global diplomatic campaign, urging European nations to take a firmer stance against China's military threats and lobbying for greater participation in international organizations. The stakes could not be higher. The situation in the Taiwan Strait is rapidly escalating, and with each military exercise, the line between provocation and preparation blurs. The question now is not just whether China will invade, but when and how the world will respond. Will Beijing take the ultimate step toward war? Will Taiwan withstand the mounting pressure? And will the United States and its allies be able to deter a full-scale conflict? The balance of power in the region is shifting, and what happens next could redefine the global order. The Taiwan crisis has the potential to reshape military alliances, shift economic partnerships, and even spark a broader regional conflict, making it one of the most critical geopolitical flashpoints of our time. Stay with us here at Focal Point as we continue to bring you the latest on this developing crisis. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any updates on this crucial story. The world is watching, and so are we.